boy born without a jaw who has never spoken a word becomes a famous rapper. "He won't survive," said the doctor. The little boy was born without a jaw and lost his ability to speak right from his birth. 20 years later, he reveals his hidden talent. Who would have thought that his voice would come as a wave of a storm to the world? Voice is a basic ability that humans get right from birth and rely on it for the rest of their life, but one cannot become a singer definitely if one can't speak. Though Isaiah Acosta's case was mysteriously different, he shook the entire world with his voice. Nobody has ever seen such a mystery in a lifetime. On October 31, 1999, Isaiah Acosta was born to parents who were hoping for a gift of a child. However, all changed when the doctors informed his mother that Acosta was a completely different child and that it would take a miracle for him to survive his condition. Due to his 2-month preterm birth, he was fighting for his life. Looking at all the bizarrely terrifying difficulties, his mother was informed by the doctors that her child would not make it through the night since he had gone several minutes without breathing. However, Acosta unexpectedly evaded all the odds and survived. But the little one was a rare child in the world whose major organs were positioned incorrectly at birth due to the disorder known as situs inversus. Things didn't end there. The boy also lacked a lower jaw, a bizarre condition known as agnathia. Due to birth defects in his lower jaw and respiratory system, Isaiah was unable to speak, breathe, or feed on his own. He eats and breathes using tubes through his stomach and trachea, respectively. Isaiah's life was not easy and had to face major difficulties while growing up. Though he was unable to talk, he was perfectly capable of walking and hearing. Yet, beating all the odds he fought in the struggle for existence, he still makes daily efforts to improve his quality of life. Although his life was not easy, neither for his parents nor for him. Since Isaiah was not a regular kid, he required attention 24 hours a day. All the tubes that he used for breathing needed continuous cleaning at least 3 times a day and had to be changed once a week. His unusual illness puts him at risk of suffocating for the rest of his life because of the blockages, in addition to many other challenges. As a child, he could never have imagined going outside to play with other kids without someone watching over him continuously. Whenever he thought of stepping out alone, his parents had to accompany him all the time, carrying all his medical equipment in case of emergency. Like many other teenagers at his age, Isaiah's life was pretty difficult as he could not be left alone for a single minute. His parents, on the other hand, made every effort to give their son a life that was as normal as possible considering the circumstances. After completing his high school education at Apollo, Isaiah recently began attending the community college in his hometown. Since he was not deaf, his parents did not want him to attend institutions that only taught sign language. He uses hand gestures, expressive facial expressions, and phone typing to communicate. In order for Isaiah to feel somewhat normal, his parents tried everything they could. Despite their best efforts, his parents were unable to fully shield him from the cruelties of the outside world, especially from the kids at his school. It was quite obvious that he was different from any other normal teen, which made him a subject, and Isaiah was the victim of peer torment at his school. But he refrained from letting it overcome him. In an interview, he said, "I am full of life and I am not letting anyone take that away from me." Apart from his struggles, Isaiah had an interest right from the age of 5, precisely in rapping. To express his thoughts and feelings, he started writing lyrics. He dreamt of working as a rapper. But the only problem was that he couldn't speak. He instinctively realized that it would be nearly hard for him to pronounce a word, but he didn't let his situation stand in the way of his accomplishment. He mysteriously achieved his goal at the age of 18. Isaiah connected with the Trap House, a renowned rapper. The moment they met, they clicked off right away. Trap respected Isaiah's uniqueness and treated him like any other person. The rapper's voice became Isaiah's power, and he used it to deliver his messages through music. In 2017, their first song together, Oxygen to Fly, was released. They also recorded a video and soon the song became viral in no time, and Tarp and Isaiah started performing in California and Florida. In no time the duo became a major hit across America and Isaiah was living the life he had once imagined. However, life was gearing up to deal him yet another blow, one from which he has been struggling to recover. Tyke Trap House Patterson, his co-worker and dear friend, lost the fight with pancreatic cancer and passed away in January 2019. It took time for Isaiah to recover from this tragic incident, but he was able to overcome this difficult situation. Over the years, Isaiah has served as an inspiration to people struggling and fighting their own battle. Today, people across the world recognize him and they find motivation and strength in his words and his work.